What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live, talking about this upcoming DraftKings 13 game slate. Before we begin, hit the like button for me. Definitely subscribe to YouTube channel. This a ton, as y'all know. We're here breaking down, like I said, this 13 game slate. So I'm excited about this slate. We finally have a big slate, so that's better than the two-game slate like we have tonight. So I did a little bit of research, and now we're knocking this out. So before we begin, hit like button for me. Definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's a ton, as y'all know. So this is a massive 13 game slate. That's why I didn't really cut it with a promo. I didn't really cut it with the Daily Grind or with Yahoo because I want to knock this 13 game slate out. This is a big one. This is a lot to cover. So I'm excited about the slate again. I cannot wait to discuss it with y'all. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. So Brooklyn at Washington. So on the Brooklyn side, no Kevin Durant. So we know that. Kyrie Irving's obviously going to play because now this game is in Washington, and then we have James Harden up top. So, but we also have no Joe Harris. We also have no Nick Claxton, and Brimbury is questionable. So, Kyrie Irving and James Harden are obviously the two best plays in this game. I love this matchup for them. They're going to be the studs I want to pay out for. So they have the highest amount of upside. So Sharp or Aldridge with Nicholas Claxton out, I'm going to rather go to Aldridge because I know Steve Nash trusts him more with the minutes. This rotation is going to be all over the place. We know how it goes with Steve Nash. So Patty Mills, though, 4.9, too cheap in my opinion. I love the upside he brings, especially with no Kevin Durant. And we could see Kessler Edwards start at 4.3. He's an okay value. Just I wish he had more upside compared to others. On the Washington side, everybody's healthy, so you'll know what that means. I hate playing healthy teams. I'd much rather go to the COVID teams. So for me, Brad Beal, 8.9 is kind of the lonesome guy I want to get to. I like him at 8.9. Kuzma and Spencer Dinwiddie are okay. Secondary options, though, Harrell and Gafford splitting time still. Much of they go to Harrell based on the foul trouble, and then everybody else, I'm kind of just staying away from. I'm not really falling into the trap of Thomas Bryant at 3.7. We know how it goes for him. Now, Orlando at Philly. So Wendell Carter Jr. is questionable, so we could see Lopez start once again, which would be an okay value, but we still have Mo Bamba in the pitcher. Cole Anthony has been awful. Not going to lie. He's been dreadful seeing that snowflake every time I play him. So if you want to take the risk with Cole Anthony, I understand it, but it is against Philly. So keep that in mind. And then Wagner at 5.5. That's okay. I'm not really playing much of the Magic team, especially against Philly. Much of them just go elsewhere. On the Philly side, no Shake Milton, no Thibault, and no Denny Green. So we're going to see more minutes for Niang, obviously. I like Niang here. I think he's going to see a good amount of upside at the price of only 3.4. Then Korkmaz 4.3 is okay. Drummond, I'm not really on. Seth Curry, very score independent. We know how it goes with him. Joel Embiid is in the smash spot if you want to pay out for him. I'd much rather go to James Harden, to be honest with you. So let's go to Charlotte and Boston. On the Charlotte side, kind of a similar story with when I play LaMelo Ball, he sees a snowflake. So it's obviously somehow snowing when I play him. But it's hard to trust against this Boston team. Kelly Oubre is questionable, so we need to keep an eye out for that because if he's out, I'm going to get to more Cody Martin. But we need to space out our value, obviously. And then Gordon Hayward, Rozier benches all secondary options, in my opinion. No one really stands out. And then Plumlee and Washington are just still splitting time. So either way, I'm kind of off of that. And then on the Boston side, everybody's pretty much healthy. Don't know how it goes. So Marcus Smart's questionable. We could see more short air, but he's obviously let us down here and there. So Jason Tatum, 9.4. Jaylen Brown, 8.6. No thank you to either one. I'm kind of just overall fading this game. I'm kind of trying to break this down to more of an 8-gamer if I can condense it, because I'd much rather go to a 7 or 8-gamer compared to a massive 13-gamer. So when there's games that don't stand out to me, I'm just going to kind of stay away from it as a whole instead of trying to fit in pieces that don't need to fit. So on the Minnesota Atlanta game, Towns 9.5, good spot for him, but there's no Capella. Anthony Edwards, D'Lo are both secondary options. Vandy, he's still starting at 5.8, but that's price tag's a little bit high. And then Pat Bev, obviously 5.2 is not a good price tag for him. I much rather him be under 4K. So Trae Young and John Collins. John Collins is still seeing more of the center minutes, so I don't mind him at 7,000. Trae Young 9.8, good spot for him. Capella and Bog are both out, so we could see more minutes for Hoarder with no Bog. And then Donnell, Gallinari, DeAndre Hunter, both are okay options. I'm much rather go to Hunter, though, based on the upside. And then Okongwu, I'm not playing him. I'm not falling for that trap once again. I'm not falling for the trap for Gorgie Dang. I'm much rather just go to John Collins because he's still seeing the center minutes. Portland and Miami. So no Dame Powell is questionable. No Larry Nance. Possibly no Dennis Smith Jr. No Cody Zeller. So Nurkic 8.7. The spot for him is okay as long as he stays out of foul trouble. CJ McCollum 8,000. I love him here. I think he's going to see his minutes increase. I do like that. CJ McCollum I mean, Anthony Simon, 7-4. I'm not paying that price tag for him. Covington a little. I'd much rather go to little based on the upside at 5-7. And then everybody else is out of play, in my opinion. Miami side, so no Kyle Lowry, no Petrol Oladipo. So Jimmy Butler, 9-1, good price tag on him. I do like the price tag on him. And Bam Adebayo under 7 or under 8K is I love that at 7-7. I'm not playing 7 with Bam back. Tyler Hero's a little bit expensive. And Gabe Vincent's kind of out of the rotation. Matt Struss, 4-2 is okay. But let's go to the Nets game in Cleveland and Chicago. So on the Cleveland side, no Rondo, no Stevens. So Darius Garland, 9,000. I do like the price tag on him a ton. Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, both similar prices. Much ado to Evan Mobley. Laurie Marketing 5-7 and Kevin Love by 3. Neither one stand out to me. Okoro at 4,000. Much rather pay him in the 3,000 range, like Chetty Osman at 3.7. I do like that price tag on him. So Chicago. So no exactly no Lonzo Ball and possibly no Caruso. So I'm gonna get to Io DeSomino. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I really didn't mean to, but 5'8" is a little bit expensive. That doesn't stand out to me at 5'8". Kobe White 6'5". I do like that. I do like DeRozan 9-2. I think this is a good spot for him. And Vooch, I don't really like the big man matchup, but I'm only going to get to some of Kobe White if there's no Caruso. Caruso's in and he has no minutes limit. I do like him at 4.8. So let's go to now Memphis at Milwaukee. So on the Memphis side, no Bane. He's in health safety protocols. Dylan Brooks is out. No Kyle Anderson. So we're going to see more minutes all around. So Tyus Jones and D'Anthony Melton. I do like D'Anthony Melton at 3.7. I like him a ton with no Desmond Bane. Are we going to see more of Concher now? I mean, he's had his breakout games here and there. So I don't mind him either as a value. Jay Morantho under 9K. I do like the matchup for him. Jaren Jackson, I don't really want to get too much of him. Brandon Clark come off of with Steve Adams healthy. So like I said, D'Anthony Melton, Conchar, Zaire Williams, it does stand out to me also. And Jay Morant are kind of my main targets. Milwaukee side, Drew Holiday's questionable. So if he's out, I'm going to get to some of Chris Middleton. But other than that, Giannis, how much to spend my salary elsewhere, to be honest with you? I know it's kind of scary, but how much of that just go elsewhere at the top of the tier? And then Chris Middleton, like I said, only if Drew Holiday's out, Bobby Portis, 7,000, a little bit hefty of a price tag. Nwora, his shooting is all over the place. So let's go to Toronto and Dallas. I have a mediocre game, in my opinion. Van Fleet, 8-6 is okay. And then Siakam, 9-1, not really on that. OG Anunoby, 6'5", no, thank you. Not with Scotty Barnes back. And then Gary Trent Jr., if he's out, I'm not really going to get to value pieces. Again, this is kind of a mediocre game. Nothing really stands out to me in this game. And then on the Dallas, I don't like playing this team, even though they're my hometown team. Luka, if you want to fit him in somehow, you can. I wouldn't blame you. But other than that, Tim Hardaway Jr., I don't like the price tag on him still. I don't like Jalen Brunson at 6'8". Porzingis 7'8". I don't mind that at 7'8". I think that's a good price tag. But again, it's kind of hard to fit in this team. But OKC at San Antonio. So other than Kendrick Williams, everybody else is in. SGA 8-4. I don't like that price tag. Josh Giddey, though, under 7K does stand out to me. I do like that. And they don't know how I feel about the Thunder team. I hate playing the secondary options of Wiggins, Earl, Baisley, Dort. I don't like it. I hate it. So I'm not doing it. So San Antonio, DeJounte Murray 9-7. I don't really like that price tag either with Derek White back. So I'm kind of off of that. Jacob Poeltl 6'9" is okay. In this matchup, Kelton Johnson, I do like the upside at 5'5", but still starting at 4.3 is another value play if you want to get to him. Now, I don't trust Lonnie Walker's minutes whatsoever. Houston and Utah on the Houston side. Christian Wood 8-2. I do like the matchup for him, and I do like Kevin Porter Jr. at 6'5" and 8-2. Deshaun Tate, he let me down last night. I'm not really on him though. Eric Gordon 5,000. And Jalen Green are both stairways in my opinion. I think Jalen Green's going to be a good player at some point, but not right now. And then nobody else really stands out. But on the Utah side, we're going to get some people on here. So with Donovan Mitchell now in health or with the concussion, Rudy Gobert, I do like the matchup for him at 8'5". Mike Conley is going to stand out to me now easily, 6,000. I'm going to get to some Clarkson out 5'5". I do like him. I do like some of Bog at 5'8". Those are my main pieces in the Jazz team I do like a ton. Clippers still no Paul George, still Kawhi. I hate breaking down this team also. Amir Coffey 5'7". They're kind of limiting his minutes. I'm on him. Reggie Jackson cannot hit a shot to save his life. I'm off of him. Marcus Morris 6'5" is okay, but the matchup is terrible. So again, I'm not getting the Bledsoe either. That's why I went ahead and clicked off. On the Denver side, still the obvious no Murray and no Porter Jr. So Nikola Jokic 12-4. Again, if you want to fit him in somehow, you can. The matchup's great. I do like him at 12-4, but we're gonna have to find some. We're gonna have to get some value. Obviously, if y'all feel comfortable on a 13-game slate to do that, I understand it. I would try to do that too. So depending on how tomorrow's news breaks out. So Eric going to Will Barton, how much to go to Will Barton at 5'6", and then Morris and Campazzo, how much to go to Campazzo if I had to, but again, we have massive options on the slate. Detroit and the Kings. So no Jaren Jackson, no Kelly O, no Grant. So I don't like this team. I think the matchup is good though. So Cunningham at 7-3, I like the price tag on him. Sadiq Bey and Henry Diallo, how much to go to Sadiq Bey? So, and then Trey Lyles, 5,000. He's had up and down games, but Corey Joseph at 4.9 is okay. I'm not playing Stewart right now. He's not seeing minutes. On the Kings, no Halliburton. So De'Aaron Fox at 8.4. I love that. I love Harry Barnes at the 5.9 price tag. And then Terrence Davis is a value at 5.3. It's a sketchy value. It's a risky value at 5.3, but he can 7x that salary. And then Bagley 5.5 with everybody healthy. The big man, I'm not really on that. Last game of the slate. And that Broaden's questionable, so we need to keep an eye out for that because if he's out, I'm going to get some of Karis LeVert and Chris Duarte. Sabonis though, Tim 1, I'm not paying the price tag on him. Drew or Justin Holiday 4.8. Well, thank you. And then let's finish it up on the Lakers or break down this final 13 game slate. So Westbrook 9.3. I don't like the play that he's playing right now. I'm off of that. LeBron James 11.3. Again, if you want to pay him in somehow you can. Blake Buck is playing out of his mind right now at 5.6. I would ride that train as you can while he's staying high. I like that at 5.6, and then everybody else is a stay away from me. So that breaks down this hefty 13 game slate, everybody. Thank you for staying in there with me. It's a massive slate again. So hope everybody has a great and safe rest of your night. Have a good one, everybody.